Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the brand new weekend edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. My name is Liz Farron, and I'm so happy to be part of the TV8 family. If you recognize my voice, it's from local radio that you've been listening to for many years out here in the Valley. And if you recognize the face, well, I've been doing stand-up comedy out here for about the past 12 years. It's my pleasure to join the TV8 family here. Everybody is so wonderful, and I cannot wait to make them all proud. It's Saturday morning, and we're on the heels of a really great day. We have the Gopro Mountain Games. Everybody's so excited. We have the dogs that everybody's going to be out and about. I cannot wait to see those little athletes with 4 legs. And then we have Maddie Evans, of course, our fabulous Maddie. She's going to be out and about interviewing all of the kayak athletes and many more. Get out, enjoy the beautiful day. And we also have the biggest show to close out the night later on at the Gerald Amphitheater. I had the pleasure of interviewing the Wailers a few years ago. What a great group of people, and it shows in all of their music. It's a happy experience. You want to get out to the Gerald Amphitheater tonight. Tickets are only $25 for the Wailers, and that's going to be amazing. And Mishka will be at there as well. So get on over to grfavail.com to get your tickets for only $25 to enjoy the Wailers tonight. It's going to just top off an amazing day of athletes, dogs, and music, and so much more excitement. It's the biggest event right here in our valley. It's the Gopro Mountain Games. Cannot wait to get on out there, and we will take a look at weather right now.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. What a beautiful day we have ahead of us today. Some afternoon cloud coverage rolling in, hoping to cool things down and knock some of that pollen out of the sky. First thing this morning, temperatures in the mid-60s, a high of 85 today. And like I said, that 20% chance of precipitation. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour throughout the course of today. So just be prepared for that breeze to roll through. But as we take a look at Vail by the hour, that cloud coverage is really going to start to roll in later this afternoon. Starting at 4 p.m., we're going to see that high take place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. As we take a look into this evening, though, 8 p.m., temperatures still in to the mid-70s. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver are definitely nice and toasty. 97 degrees in Denver with a 10% chance of precipitation. 20% in Vail, high of 85, 89 in Avon with a 10% chance of moisture, 92 in Eagle. So definitely a high pressure system bringing those warmer temperatures across the state of Colorado right now. As we take a look at Vail overnight, temperatures cooling down just a little bit. 49 degrees is our overnight low. That sun still going down at 8:33 p.m. Now we're going to have west-southwest winds, 5 to 15 miles an hour, so that breeze still coming through even later tonight. Now as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, a 20% chance of precipitation, mostly sunny skies. By Monday, sunny and breezy. Partly cloudy skies on Tuesday with a 20% chance of precipitation, and we'll see those temperatures drop down quite a bit on Tuesday. 70 degrees on Wednesday and 80 degrees by Thursday, so we are expecting those beautiful summer temperatures rolling our way. We want to thank Lamina Jewelers for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping for some fine jewelry or fossils and minerals, they're your one-stop shop for all you need. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good Morning Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We're making our way around Vail Village right now. We've got the climbing wall and gondola one right behind us, and there's so many activities. So we're going to talk about things taking place in the community right now, only because the hustle and bustle of our community is real. Summer has finally kicked off in full force, and there's a lot happening and taking place. And so, of course, we want to start by talking about the Gopro Mountain Games as we're here in Vail, and that's what's happening around us. There's still so many great activities and great live music to attend, so you can go to their website at summer.mountaingames.com for the full lineup of events and activities that are happening in and around Vail. Whether you want to go to Lion's Head and enjoy the dock dogs, maybe you want to adopt a new dog, well, you can go over there, you can enjoy that, or you can make your way to Vail Village, where we've got the climbing, the kayaking, all of the great events, and all of the trail running and mountain biking kicks off down here at the base of Gondola 1, so you can come, you can enjoy that. Peppy's face right now looks pretty steep, so to the runners that are competing in that event, good for them. That looks like a very intense challenge. Make sure you come out here, you enjoy all of the great events, because they're all such good spectator events. Now, something else we want to talk about here in Vail is the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. There's so many great live shows throughout the summer, not only during the Gopro Mountain Games, but just all summer long. So you want to get on their website, check it out, see what's happening, and make sure that you buy your tickets for the shows that you want to see early, because some of the shows sell out and then there's no way to get in there and see the incredible artists that they have lined up for the summer season. Now, speaking of incredible artists and summer seasons, the Vail Performing Arts Center just released their summer lineup of events, so you can go check out what they've got. They've got a lot of good shows, and with just over 530 seats in that venue, it's very intimate. The acoustics are incredible. No matter what, you feel like you're almost just there with the artist yourself. You get to enjoy the full show, and you get to see them from anywhere in that Vail Performing Arts Center. So make sure that you check out their full lineup at valarpac.org. Now, something else we want to talk about is Pride in the Park. That's coming up as Gopro Mountain Games are ending. Pride in the Park is ramping up, and we're really excited about this event. It's the third annual Pride in the Park, and we're really excited to have this inclusiveness here in our community for everyone involved. So make sure that you go to their website and you see their full lineup of events too. They're doing it for a full week of adventure and fun, and just really celebrating what we have to offer here in our community. Besides, they're going to be doing a drag queen reading with the Bookworm of Edwards. They've got a drag queen brunch, and then they've got that full day of parade and all of the fun things happening over there. And then kicking off the same weekend as the Pride in the Park is the Vail Farmers Market, with over 40 vendors of incredible food, drinks, and little knickknacks. You want to come here and enjoy it. They've got some incredible artists also coming in for the Vail Farmers Market, and you can catch that every Sunday. It takes place during the day. You can come enjoy the sunshine, get out here, soak up the sun, get some fresh fruit. The peaches that they have at the Farmers Market are absolutely incredible, and so there's always so many activities, and TV8 and Good Morning Vail is here to help you get in the know before you go. That way you can mark your calendars according, and you don't miss out on any of the fun activities that we have taking place in the community. All right, well, that's been everything I can think of for right now, and that's everything I have on my list. We're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Hi, I'm Danielle Turner, the Vice President and General Manager of TVA Vail.
And I'm Maddie Evans, host of Good Morning Vail.
We want to thank the Vail Valley for welcoming us back into their homes.
We're committed to bringing you the content you love, produced locally right here in our valley.
That's why we hope you stay tuned all summer long as we bring you expanded editions of Good Morning Vail, Flashback on Vail Valley, The Rise, the TVA Visitors Bureau, and brand new episodes of Colorful Cooking.
And a big thank you to the advertisers who have supported us along the way.
If you'd like to join us on our journey, check us out at tv8vail.com, across all of our social media platforms, or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
With GoPro Mountain Games kicking off, we've got some incredible athletes, and I'm here with one of the crazy water athletes right now, Nick Troutman. Good morning, Nick.
Morning.
Thanks for coming and meeting us.
Yeah, stoked to be back in Vail. The sun is shining, the rivers are running, and excited to be here for the GoPro Mountain Games.
You know, we had to take a year off when COVID happened, and it was really sad because we missed having all of you athletes come and spend some time with us. And so right now, are you excited to be in this freezing cold water?
I couldn't be more excited to be back here, coming back to Vail and the Mountain Games. It's like a holiday for us. Like, our kids look forward to this week as much as Christmas or something like that. And yeah, just very excited to be back in Vail, and it's a lot like homecoming for us.
And the water levels right now, they're moving quick, it's cold, it's high especially, and so how does that kind of play out in the competition?
Yeah, we've had essentially pretty ideal conditions for higher water late spring, with some late spring snowfalls, warm water or warm weather right now, some precipitation, some rainfall. Long story short, essentially the rivers are rising, and they're rising pretty quickly. It usually means all the whitewater events get more fun and more exciting for myself personally, but we'll see what keeps happening. And one of the beauties with paddling in the river is it's Mother Nature, and she kind of does what she wants, so we kind of just have to adapt with it, but pretty excited.
I mean, this is such a scary sport for some of us who don't do it very often, and just knowing the velocity that this water is moving at right now. How did you get into this sport?
I got into it, oh gosh, back in 2004. I kind of grew up essentially on the Ottawa River up in Canada, and essentially my best friend, he was learning to do kayaking at a kayak school and was like, hey, do you want to give it a shot? And I did, and within 10 minutes, I just totally fell in love with the sport. The idea of kind of being on this natural conveyor belt that takes you through some of the most gorgeous rivers and canyons and sceneries, and it's amazing. If you haven't tried kayaking, highly encourage you, go give it a shot. But I also encourage you guys to go with a kayak school or learn with some reputable person or something like that, being that you don't want to just jump into some, Class 5 whitewater or anything like that.
No, not at all. And especially right now, like, they're saying that anyone can do this, and that people who have been here and doing it for a little bit of time can get in this water. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, holy cow, like, I don't want my dog near it. I don't want to be near it because it's going so quick.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, it's it's like a lot of things where it can be intimidating if you don't really know exactly what you're looking at. But think of it kind of like a powder day up on the mountain. It could be just ideal conditions, and some people might be intimidated, but other people will just think like this is a perfect day.
This is a perfect day, and so you guys kind of have the perfect accumulation of things happening with that snow runoff, with that new precipitation and the warmer temperatures, and these waters rising a little bit, as long as they don't rise too much so the competition can still happen, then you guys are in great shape for some fun stuff taking place on Sunday.
Definitely excited. There's fun stuff going on every day. They moved homestake to Thursday. We got freestyle in the Gore 4 on Thursday. Or no, homestake's on Wednesday. Gore 4 and freestyle Thursday. Freestyle again Friday and Saturday. And some more downriver races. And then the classic favorite for the spectators, 8-ball on Sunday. So tons of events and a lot of fun to be coming.
The 8-ball on Sunday. So out of everything that you compete in, which one is your personal favorite?
Oh gosh, that's a hard one. I don't know. It's kind of like picking what's your favorite child. I love the Steep Creek. I love the freestyle. I love the 8-ball. Honestly, they're all just so much fun. They're so different. We really just love being back here in Vail.
And you guys are on the move, always busy. And so how do you maintain the lifestyle of being an athlete, a dad, hosting a podcast, hosting a TV show, and kind of just doing it all?
I don't know. That's a great question. I kind of just wing it and do my best trying to do a little bit of everything. And I don't have all the answers. And I'm just trying to go there and do it. But yeah, the schedules definitely get pretty busy. And but it's a lot of fun. And as far as traveling with the family and stuff like that, it's kind of just what the kids have always known, and Emily just does a phenomenal job homeschooling, and she's like the best mother ever. So super lucky that Emily kind of keeps us all on track, but having a lot of fun with the whole fam.
Well, and especially, let's talk a little bit about your TV show, only because I've watched an episode. You guys get to have the best adventures. You get to be out there, you get to be in the water, and the kids get to kind of grow up with this passion that you guys have. So it's like us kids who grew up here, we all have a passion for skiing or snowboarding, and your kids now have a passion for the water.
Yeah, essentially the whole idea is engulf them in as much of nature and activities and adventures as we can, and let them kind of gravitate to whatever they love the most. I obviously would love for them to love the river and paddle as much as possible. But if they like biking, or if they like climbing or skiing or snowboarding or hiking or whatever, I'm all for it. I just try to encourage them to kind of get outdoors, get into nature, and enjoy some adventure.
Well, I mean, we're excited to have you here. We're excited to see the adventures that the family goes on. And for people who kind of want to keep up with you and see what you're doing, what's the best way for them to keep eyes on you?
Yeah, I mean, definitely through the weekend. Probably check out Instagram, just Nick Troutman Kayak. Otherwise, if you guys want to check out the show, it's The Great Family Adventure, and that's on Outside TV, Bali Sports, or check it out on YouTube.
Which, I mean, the YouTube is where I found it, and I loved it. It was so cute, just from the immediate personalities that come from the kids, and getting to see the adventures. It was a perfect show.
Awesome. Well, we're excited to be sharing it, and more adventures ahead.
And we're excited to have you here. Thank you for taking the time to meet with us, chat with us about everything, and good luck in all the competition.
Thanks so very much. We're excited.
Make sure that you come to the Gopro Mountain Games. You watch Nick do all of the crazy water stuff, because he's an absolute animal on the water. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the one and only beautiful South Lake Tahoe. This penthouse is all about location, nestled in the heart of downtown, near the casinos and at the base of Heavenly Resort. This is the Opulent Minute. This open concept floor plan is perfect for entertaining family and friends. Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what 5-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. I'm here with Ted from Powderhouse. Tell us about your business.
We specialize in winter sports rentals like skis and snowboards, a lot of retail winter sports sales also, and we do boot fitting for ski boots and ski sales too, to make sure you have the best time up on the mountain.
To make your reservation with Powderhouse, visit opulentvacations.com. With the best shopping, dining, and mountain activities right outside your door, this is the perfect location for an unforgettable trip to South Lake Tahoe. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. This is Liz, your host, and we're going to take a look back on the interview with Gretchen with the Eagle County Animal Shelter, and we're going to find out how you can adopt a puppy or a dog to add to your home and make it full.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. This is my favorite time of the day because one of my favorite human beings and dogs, Rhiannon and dogs. What could be better? Hey, good morning, Rhiannon. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Who is, and I should say, Rhiannon works at the Eagle Rescue Shelter, which is a huge, has helped us all out a lot. Gypsy has been a big part of, my dog Gypsy has been a big part of the Eagle moment, the family.
Yes.
Who do we have here?
Yeah, so this is Arceus. He just came to us from southern Utah. He's around 5 months old, and he's loving everybody here. So he's really just a sweetheart.
He is the sweetest, and look at that face. He is beautiful. And you said he's 5 months, and we don't know what type of pup.
No, he comes from a reservation, so your guess is as good as mine.
He's a mutt.
He's a mutt, yes.
He is beautiful, and 5 months. So we're saying he looks a little bit thin right now, but probably because he went through a growth spurt just recently.
He's eating everything.
Look at that face. Oh, he is so cute. And he has such a good energy about him.
Yes.
He's really sweet with everyone. I think he's loving one of our cameramen. Oh, is he caught? Come here. Come here. Arceus, Caius. I love it. And so where can people see this beautiful pup? Where can they find him?
Yeah. So we are excited because we're going to be at the Mountain Games starting Thursday. Arceus is going to be there with lots of his friends. We're going to have so many pups available for adoption. This is our biggest event of the year. Yeah, and it's just so much fun. We're really excited to be going there, and we're going to have tons of adoption specials. We're working with a bunch of sponsors this year. Cool. It's going to be amazing.
And Rhiannon, where are you guys located for the Gopro Mountain Games? Because I know this poor woman works harder than anyone I know. And everyone in the Valley works hard, but you definitely work really hard to get all these pups adopted. Oh gosh, I might want to get a third now. I'm falling in love. Where can we find you and all these dogs at the Gopro Mountain Games?
Yeah, we'll be in Dogtown, which is Lion's Head.
Right.
I believe we're going to be kind of in that Arabelle Square area, so we'll have lots of shade. It'll be really fun and just a nice environment.
I'm so excited. And I know a lot of people like myself, I'll probably bring Bolly and Gypsy, both my dogs this year. What do you think? Because I've had people ask me this to ask you. If they have their dogs, can they approach you guys with other dogs to look at other dogs? Or would you rather leave the dogs behind? Because I know that, pups can be sensitive to other dogs.
Yeah, I think it just kind of depends on your dogs, and what your, how, if you come up with a dog that's really hyper and might be a little bit intimidating for our dogs, sometimes it's nice to, put your dogs kind of in a shaded spot or with a friend for a minute while you pick out kind of, if you like Arceus, or if you like, Abby or one of our other dogs that we're going to be bringing, then...
Oh, look at that face. Oh, he is amazing. He's meant for TV, I think.
Yes, he is.
He's posing.
Yeah, he loves everybody. He gets along great with other dogs. We're not sure about cats, but I think with his personality, he should be fine. Yeah.
That's another great question that I was thinking as well, because I know a lot of us that have rescued, we have more than one dog. And so we do bring, I was so nervous. I think I phoned you 3 or 4 times when I was going to get Bolly, are you sure Gypsy's okay? Do you think you're just take her with you? Do you feel like that's a good thing to do? Because you were saying just to see if they get along with the other dog. That might be a good idea.
No, absolutely. It's nice to bring them in and do an introduction on neutral territory. Sometimes bringing a dog into a home where the dog feels like they're the ones that are kind of in charge of the home might be a little bit frustrating for them to see a new dog come into their environment.
So this could be a good idea. If you're really thinking about going to adopt and you see this guy, I don't think this guy's going to last very long. No. He's darling and he has such good energy, to bring your other dog, and you can do that there.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we'll go through all of it. You can adopt right there on the spot. Biggest thing that we're going to be looking for is if you rent, we do need to speak to your landlord.
Okay.
We don't want to hold up any of those possibilities of adopting. So just make sure you have all your landlord information.
Okay.
Make sure you just have, your family is coming to meet the dog, and just have all those kind of lined up before you head over to see us.
And do you guys need any help for the GoPro Mountain Games for volunteering with the Dogtown? Is that something that's still available, or is that not?
Yeah, absolutely. Give us a call if you guys are going to be around or
She's
something.
Like, hey, Gretchen.
Yeah, hey, Gretchen, are you going to be there? No, we always need help. The more people that we have, the more dogs we can bring out and find homes for.
And we can just call the Eagle Shelter.
Yeah, yep, 970-328-3647.
Okay.
And that's our phone number, and you can just come down.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I am so excited. And Rhiannon, when do you start bringing all these beautiful pups?
Thursday, we'll be there, 11 a.m.
Thursday, 11 a.m., and then through Sunday?
Through Sunday, yep.
Okay,
yep.
Until what time do you think?
So we're kind of just working with the times that the mountain games are going to be going on. So I think it's 11 to 5 Thursday and 9 to 5 Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I am in love with him. He
likes you.
I really like him. So how many dogs are you going to have about?
Well, our goal is always, to adopt out all of them. But I think my goal this year is going to be 12. So
12.
We'll go for that.
How many were last year? I think you told me this, but how many were there last year?
10. We got 10 adopted by the end of the event.
And how many were there total?
I don't even remember.
But I think
it's like a blur.
You're amazing. So if you want to see this cute pup and so many others, and Rhiannon, who's pretty dope herself, she's an awesome human being, you can head down to the GoPro Mountain Games to Dogtown, which is going to be by Airbell.
Yep, Lion's Head. You're going to have the dogs. We'll have all the dog stuff. So if you're a dog person, just head out there just to get your dog fix.
I feel like, just sit and hang out with all the dogs all day long. Thank you guys so much, and thank you, Rhiannon, for bringing in this cutie. I love him. Come adopt him. He needs his forever home. We'll be right back with more of Good Morning Vail.
Good Morning Vail. Good Morning Vail.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Each week on The Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss The Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
We're back at the Gopro Mountain Games with Emily Jackson, another incredible water athlete. And not only is she an incredible athlete, but she's also a wonder mom because she homeschools. Emily, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. We're just super excited to be back here in Vail.
I mean, 20th anniversary, and the water seems to be in great condition for what you guys are looking to do here.
Yeah, no, we never know what's going to happen here. You know, we're up in the mountains, so we rely so much on, you know, the sun and then the snowpack, and so we always arrive like, what's going to happen? It's going to be high, it's going to be low, and it's always changing it up.
And we've had some years where it's been weirdly low for some of the events that we have, and so it's really nice that we have the wave right here behind us for that freestyle kayaking, which I know you compete in. So what event is your favorite here?
What events are my favorite? Well, the kayak freestyle has been my favorite always. Main reason being that the first time I competed in it was 2003. And so it's been a long time of me competing in the kayak freestyle here, but it was also one of the first bigger events that I ever won. So when I was 13, I won the pro women's class here, and it was just a big deal. And so for me, it really boosted my confidence as an athlete a lot. So I have a lot of appreciation for that specific event because it really, made me think I can do this. I can be a professional kayaker.
Right, your career trajectory after that one win and here in Vail, which is so cool and such a cool story that you're back here. And you guys come every year, you compete every year, and I mean, you know this water, you know this river, but it is ever changing.
Oh, it's always changing. I mean, you never know what you're going to get with the water levels and then just what the temperature is going to be. It changes everything. I've had it snow on me in the middle of the finals before. I've had myself get baked by the sun. I've had the water too high, too low. But it's just exciting. I mean, it's every year is a new year. We're working with it's the mountain games, so we anticipate things being a little different every time. It's one reason to keep coming back.
It is one reason to keep coming back. And so when you got into the water sports, obviously 13 years old, competing with the professional women, how early did your parents get you in a kayak?
I was born and raised in a kayaking family. So my mom doesn't kayak, but my father was in the 92 Olympics. And so he was a slalom kayaker as I was a small child. So I grew up being surrounded by kayaking. But for me, the passion really took off at about 12 years old, where I learned that I liked kayaking, but I really learned that I loved competing. And then the combination just really clicked for me.
And what was the scariest part as a young child getting into the kayaking? Only because we all have our things, and water was one of the ones that I was never introduced to, and so it's one of the ones that holds some fear for me. And I can only imagine being that young a child, getting into the water and having these big rapids all around you.
Oh, for sure. So it can definitely be intimidating, kayaking and trying anything new for that matter. But water for a lot of people and being in kayaks does hold some fear. And it's an element of the unknown. We're never on the same river twice. The water's always different. And that concept, can be really intimidating. But baby steps for me, I have two small kids myself. So just introducing anything, and for myself, just making sure I take really little steps, to overcome certain things, so it becomes habits, where I don't think about, for me, I don't think about when I flip over. I just roll up, it's a habit. But it took a long time to get there, and I have to appreciate all the little steps that I took, and everyone can do that too, as long as they don't shoot too high, but really look for those little steps initially, and then you'll get way higher than you think.
And so how many events total are you going to compete in for this Gopro mountain game?
Oh, you're making me do math here. I mean, usually it's about 6, if not more. It depends. I always get sucked into a few more last minute. I had a friend text me this morning, I'm doing the 5K. Are you doing the 5K with me? And I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do the 5K too. So it's just little things like that happen. So I think I'm doing about 6 or 7. But it just, like I said, by the time the weekend fully wraps up, I'll probably do closer to 8.
Oh man, that's a lot of activity to be out there and moving your body. And so how do you keep your body in shape to take on all of these events?
How do I keep my body in shape? Well, I just do all the things. Yesterday I did a 10-mile hike, and then, I kayak almost every day. But the other thing is I give myself that moment and rest of pause, So it's like I understand if I'm tired, I'm tired. I don't go in the water. and that's something. Overtraining is something that can happen too. So I take my time to do the things, training for hiking, the best thing you can do is go for a hike. Training for kayaking, the best thing you can do is go kayaking. So I try to do those things all the time. And then when it comes to competition, I just know that more water, more recovery, and just appreciate all the time that I have in the water. Have fun, and it takes a lot of that physical exertion out of it in a way, because you're just a little more relaxed. The tension goes away. If you're tense out there, everything feels way harder. But if you're just relaxed and having fun, it's awesome.
I mean, you're like fighting against the water, especially with your paddling, but you can't fully fight against the water. You gotta like let it help you a little bit.
Be one with the water, no, for sure. So definitely, if you watch some of the kayakers, you'll notice some people who, look like they're physically fighting against the water a lot more, and you'll watch some people who look like they're using it a lot more. So the water is actually your friend for a lot of the things that we're trying to do. It just comes to working with it instead of against it at times.
100%. And so the water right now is high, it's cold, and it's moving. And does that give you some benefits during that freestyle, especially with the wave getting a little bit bigger?
So it really depends. So with the water being this high already, it makes me intimidated for the fact that finals are Saturday night, because I know that the temperatures are going up, the snow melt's going to go up, so we could have a really high feature. And we have a high feature, it's really challenging, which makes it fun for competition though too. It wouldn't be a competition if it was easy, and so that's one element. But the water is moving right now, so it'll make downriver a lot more fun. Some of the other races will be a little faster paced, it won't take as long. So there's a lot of benefits to having high water for sure. But as far as freestyle is concerned, we'll have to see what happens.
I mean, I'm excited to see the competition, and I'm excited that you guys are back. I love knowing the fact that you've been competing here since 2003. We're on our 20th year of the Mountain Games right now, and you've been here for almost all of them.
Yeah, no, I've been here for almost all of them. It keeps changing, evolving, growing. It's so cool to see the different brands investing into it. But a lot of the people here are so welcoming, and so it's really easy to just want to come back. For me, it's an element of coming home. I've been coming here as a small child, and now my kids are too. They're like, we're going to the place with the hotel. We get to stay in a hotel, and they have waffles. So, it's one of those things where it's like my kids, it's like a holiday. In their heads, they're coming home in a way. They're visiting someplace they've known since I was pregnant here competing. So
it's crazy to think about how it all comes full circle. And so if people are interested in kind of following your journey, seeing all the things that you do too, because you're part of the TV show and you've got the mom superpower going right now. And so if people are interested in seeing how you balance it all, what's the best place for them to do so?
Oh goodness, there's a lot of places, but honestly, following the Great Family Adventure Instagram page, is one option. And then I have my own personal Instagram, which is Emily Jackson Kayak. Keep it simple. I post a lot of my story and my journey and just, overcoming everything. I'm very vulnerable and I wear my heart on my sleeve. So it's very easy for people to relate and then maybe learn something as well, or help me to learn. So.
Well, I mean, you're the queen bee of the water, and so it's good for people to see that although you dominate in so many areas, that vulnerability is still there, and we really appreciate getting the opportunity to see that from you.
Oh, no, for sure. I think it's really important. I think because a lot of people are a lot more powerful than they think they are, but they hide their vulnerabilities, and I think it's one of the greatest strengths you can have is just letting it all out, because there's only one way to move forward, and that's by being yourself. And so I try really hard to just make sure I'm, true to me.
Emily, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us this morning. You are Wonder Woman, and I mean that with every fiber of my being.
I appreciate that, so I've got a great team and support crew, and I just love what I do. So I'm really lucky, very blessed.
Well, we're blessed to get to talk to you this morning, and again, you're like Superwoman, and I'm just so in awe of you, fangirling right now. Thank you so much for meeting us.
Thanks for having us.
Make sure that you come see Emily compete this GoPro Mountain Games, because she's got a lot going on, 8 events, and she is Wonder Woman. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Finally, the vacation home you've dreamed of. This property features 8 luxurious bedrooms, an indoor pool and hot tub, and is minutes from Heavenly Resort. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The master overlooks the mountains and beautiful Lake Tahoe. Pour yourself a nightcap and cozy up by the enchanting double-sided fireplace. I'm here with Erica from Yummy Fixins. Tell us a little bit about your business.
We provide an in-home cooking service for all occasions. We work with our clients to customize menus using local and fresh ingredients and provide amazing customer service.
Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what 5-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. End your day in one of the best features of this home, the indoor swimming pool and hot tub. This estate has everything you need for the ultimate vacation escape. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun & Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to TV8 Vail. This is Liz, and we are excited to announce a brand new show that we are going to be having for you guys. It's Flashback Vail, taking a look at all the fun we had here at TV8. And right now, we have a special reel for you guys back from 2017, an amazing local group, Brothers Keeper. I actually know the members of this band. They're wonderful. They've been a band for a very long time here, and now we get to see them at the Gopro Mountain Games in 2017.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Never felt alone. The one by your side. Give yourself a pain. Given a chance in time. You never felt so small. Too easy to hide. Look outside your window, watch the world go by. 'Cause in desperate moments, you have no choice. It's been far too long since I have heard your voice. I could breathe again, I could see your smile, I could find my friend, if only for a while. Never want to change. You don't know where to start. Just what's in your head, no belief what's in your heart. 'Cause in these desperate moments, we have no choice. It's been far too long since I have heard your voice. I could breathe again, I could see your smile, I could find my friend, if only for a while. If only I could touch your face, if only I could see your time to hold on. Ain't time to let go. Baby, you're the one. You're the only one who knows. Desperate moments, we have no choice. It's been far too long since I have heard your voice. I could breathe again. I could see your smile. I can find my friend, if only for a while. If only for a while.
Thanks so much. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to TV8 Vail. This is Liz, your host, and we have another new segment on TV8 Vail. It's called the Vail Business Report that gives you a look into our economy and gives you an idea as to what's going on within the business world here in the Vail Valley. We're going to take a look right now at Dave and Matt Vans to see what's going on with their business.
So Dave and I actually went to college together. We both played college golf at Williams College in Western Massachusetts. He was a hockey player, I was a lacrosse player, but we both played. It was Division III, so it was more of a social club that happened to play golf, and we connected on the golf team and continued to play a golf tournament together with some alumni for 10 years after school. So that's how we stayed in touch, and honestly where Dave and Matt Vans eventually came from. Dave and I both have two very unique stories after college that eventually come back together for Dave and Matt Vans. And I like to say I'm the first customer, and I wanted a vehicle for myself that fit my lifestyle here in the Vail Valley of Colorado. And I was a school teacher at the time. I taught at the Vail Mountain School and had a little Honda Element, if you know what those are. I used to call it the toaster oven.
Yes.
And loved it because I could put my bike in the back, I could throw my skis in there, I could hose it out when I was done, I could sleep in it. You know, it took me on a lot of great adventures for my first 5-10 years out here. But I wanted something where I could sleep more comfortably, where I could live out of if I wanted to. As a teacher, I had June, July, and August free. And so I'd spend a lot of that time traveling, whether it was mountain bike races or going to visit friends and family, and was looking into everything that people look at in the traditional RV market, whether it was a Winnebago RV or a tow-behind trailer, a pop-top, a truck topper, etc. And none of them really checked the boxes like a camper van. And camper vans were really just getting off the ground at this time. This is 2016, 2017. And at the time, you could either buy an RV, and they were starting to push into the camper van world, but they were still big. They still had a lot of frills, a lot of things that could break. Honestly, they just weren't cool, and they were too expensive. As a teacher, I did not have the budget to buy a $150,000 vehicle. There were the custom builders at the time, so you could buy an empty cargo van, a Sprinter van, bring it to someone, they'd build it for you. But once again, it hit a price point that I just couldn't afford. And there are too many hoops to jump through to buy the van, to find the builder, to schedule it, and then to find the money to pay for it. And there was no financing, there was no insurance behind it. So it didn't add up. And so here I was stuck in the middle with the only way to really do this was to do it myself. And I was fortunate to have a great village around me, a great community. Some people had built a camper van before. I had a friend who was a carpenter. I watched thousands of hours of YouTube and built the first van in the parking lot at Vail Mountain School. It was a used Ram ProMaster from Lubbock, Texas. Drove it up to Colorado, built it out over 3-4 months, and put 13,000 miles on it that first summer, and absolutely had a blast, absolutely loved it. And that's where Dave came into the picture. As I started to build it, I started to talk to Dave again as an old college friend. We had connected at these golf tournaments over the years, and he, very different story. Instead of being a school teacher in Vail, Colorado, he went the finance route after college into New York City. He was working at Bridgewater Associates, one of the biggest hedge funds in the world. Loved his time there, learned a ton, but was getting burned out. He spent 5, 6, 7 years in the city and realized that to take some risks and pursue some different business options, he had to reduce his overhead. And so instead of paying $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 for an apartment in Manhattan, he bought a Class B RV, a road trek out of Canada, used for, I think he paid $80,000 or $90,000, but financed it.
Right.
So his living costs were $500, $600, $700 a month. To now travel around the country with that reduced overhead, he started a little fund with another friend of ours from college. He eventually started renting camper vans because he wanted to share that with other people, kind of saw the fun of it. He got a real estate license, was doing some different things. He's originally from Minnesota, was spending time in Minnesota where his brother's in California, and the camper van gave him that access to it. So the two of us connected over that, me wanting it to fit my lifestyle, how it already integrated into his. And we realized, hey, there are more people like us who don't have or don't want to spend $150,000 on something, don't want to wait a year or two for a custom builder to come through or a sports mobile, something that historically has a long waiting list. We wanted to provide access for more people, and thus Dave and Matt Vans. That first vehicle was built in the spring of 2018. Like I said, the vehicle was for me. I put 13,000 miles on it that first summer, went to California and the East Coast as well. And it was on those drives where we started talking, right? So many people would come up to me at the campgrounds and check out what I'm doing, check out my vehicle, be so excited about it. And the one that really caught their attention was the price point, right? The fact that this was doable, it was accessible. I could do that light bulb moment, right? And so Dave and I would spend a lot of time just talking on the phone as I was driving, he was driving, and we started to put together those plans of, hey, what could this look like? We explored the idea of starting to rent them. He was already renting them. Hey, if we put a more accessible vehicle, a more affordable vehicle, one that has less bells and whistles, as we say, everything you need, nothing you don't, this would be easier to repair, easier to replace, things like that. And so Dave Matt Vance came out of, hey, let's start a small rental program, but let's also start to sell these. And we sold the first one that fall, and that's really what started the business. That was the first ever Dave Matt van that hit the road. That was my contribution to the business, was the selling of the van. Dave matched that. Right. And it's essentially we sold 1, built 2, sold 2, built 4, sold 4, built 8, and here we are 380 vans later in 3 years. By being really efficient in our build, by building the same thing every time and only offering limited options, we call it everything you need, nothing you don't, that allows these vehicles to hit the road with an extremely high quality, but a much more affordable price than our competitors. We're at 50% of the price of most of our competitors. And we believe that our quality is actually better than theirs. And we can show that through the parts that we choose, the high quality manufacturing process we use, but by being efficient, we're able to do that. Reliability to us comes down to customer service. We want to provide an experience for people that no matter where they are, they know they've got a team backing them. And so we offer a 1-year guarantee on all of our craftsmanship. We have a service department that is second to none. We have 5-star reviews across the board. We have all the digital infrastructure in place so that people can reach out any hour of the day, either through text, through message, through phone call, and they know they've got someone there for them. Right. And then the last piece is built for you. And that's the van life mantra. It's that custom build, it's that piece where people want to really feel connected to that vehicle. It's a place that they live, it's a place that they spend their time. We like to say we build the home, we build the house, you make it a home. And our vehicles offer that to our customers. You know, I think it's one where as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, to me, I don't know how I could do this without truly believing in what we're doing, right? And having a mission that is sharing what started as a vehicle for myself, that started as a vehicle for Dave, that is now connected with our employees, with our owners, with our community. It's a lot of hard work, but it's one that because it's mission driven, because it's personally driven, it makes it so enjoyable. And I think it's one that we're excited to see where this can go. We're excited to put in the work to get there. And we couldn't do it without the support of our community and our team.
We've had a beautiful start to our morning. Temperatures a little bit warmer today, 64 degrees around 8 a.m. We're expected to see those warm up quite a bit. 85 degrees throughout the course of today, a 20% chance of precipitation. Now we are expecting mostly sunny skies, but some afternoon cloud coverage to roll in. West winds at 15 to 20 miles an hour. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see those temperatures progressively warming up from that 8 o'clock hour. We're going to see that high settle in between 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Then we're going to start to see some cloud coverage roll in and help bring those cooler temperatures. We could definitely use that precipitation, though, to help knock some of the pollen out of the sky. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm, 97 degrees in Denver with a 10% chance of precipitation, 85 in Vail, 89 in Avon, and 92 in Eagle. So high pressure system really sitting above the entire state of Colorado, maybe bringing some precipitation, but those clouds are going to be high up in the sky, so hopefully we see that moisture come our way. As we take a look ahead into Vail, overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down, an overnight low of 49 degrees. That sun still setting at 8:33 p.m. We are expecting to see clear skies, so you can get out there and check out the stars tonight. West-southwest winds 5 to 15 miles an hour overnight. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, another increased chance of precipitation, 20% chance of moisture, mostly sunny skies, a high of 82. By Monday, temperatures cooling down just a little bit. But look at that Tuesday forecast, 69 degrees is what we're expecting on Tuesday with a 20% chance of precipitation. We will see that overnight low drop down into the mid-30s, so be prepared for some cooler temperatures on Tuesday. That sun is coming back out by Wednesday, though. Sunny skies, 70 degrees on Wednesday, and Thursday, beautiful sunshine and 80 degrees. That's a look at your local weather forecast. We want to thank Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for something great to do on the 4th of July, make sure that you mark your calendars for Beaver Creek. We'll be right back after the short break.
What a great inside look to business here in the Vail Valley. This is Liz. It's been a wonderful, magical experience with you guys this Saturday morning. Let's get on out there and enjoy the GoPro games. Maddie's out there interviewing all of the athletes. It's going to be a great day. I wonder what she's doing right now. She's probably having the best time out and about throughout the entire scenario of the GoPro mountain games. This is Liz Farron. I had a wonderful time with you guys. Tune in again tomorrow for the Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. You're home in the Rockies.